Hello Aries, I hope you're okay. I'm Clarissa and thank you so much for joining me. We're going to do a November, can't believe it's November general and love reading for Aries. So let's see what's in store. And Aries, there was a competition last month where you could win a birth chart reading. And in the birth chart reading, you get a deeper astrological insight into yourself. And the winner, subscribers only competition, was Jasmine Bureau. So Jasmine, I'm going to send you a message, but also please reach out to me. And so we can book in your birth chart reading. So I loved the competition, so I'm going to do it again. So for November, you can win a birth chart reading with myself. All you have to do is become a subscriber, so subscriber only competition, and I will pick a winner at the end of the month and announce it in the next set of videos. So just keep in contact because I want to be doing competitions each month. So it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. All right, so Aries, let's see what's in store. What's the overall energy and first card for Aries? The moon. There are some deep emotions that are surrounding you at the moment. Some things emotional, maybe some things from deep are coming up to the surface to be a point of conversation. You might be just wanting to relieve some pressure off your emotions at the moment. You may be wanting your emotions to be free, and you may feel like there's some things that you need to know. With the moon card, there's some things that maybe you feel are kept in the shadow and that you want them to be coming out into the light, so you can have conversations about this. Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. So, you know, this emotional attachment that you have, the conversation that you want to have, is about stability. It's about wanting to protect maybe your assets, maybe protect your sense of security, stability. A situation here where some of these emotional secrets are tied to finances, tied to your financial stability in some way. Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is, you know, so some antagonizing energy here. There's a dispute here, and with it being the Five of Swords, it's a process. This is something to do with the mental space. So maybe you're having to go through, unearth these some emotional situations regarding your stability, and it has to go through a process of defense. You know, like a projection and reflection here. You know, it's a battle of some sort. You're having to defend yourself. I think this is a continuation from last month, but it's got a similar energy here. So you might want to have a look at the last month's videos just to get a back history. So yeah, again, there is this need to really feel as though you've got to defend yourself from the situation. You've got to basically pull out the guns, you know, in a sort of way, and defend what's yours, you know, protect what's yours. Hierophant. So the Hierophant usually pertains to a marriage, something, a long-term commitment, union, a soul bonded tie. And so you can feel like in your connection there is some hidden things that need to come to the surface. There's some things that you want to shine a light on. And I think it's, you feel like it's very important to be able to continue the union in a harmonic way. You need to find out what exactly is going on. Devil. It's Scorpio season for sure. The Devil is a Capricorn card, with the Moon card here is Pisces, the Hierophant is Taurus, the Devil card here is Capricorn. So, and in the center of the region, I think of the same placement as the previous month. There's something surrounding, being tied, something's tying you. You're feeling as though it's almost like maybe it could be someone in the situation could be addicted to the energy that this creates. You don't have to necessarily be addicted to a person. You could be addicted to the way it feels, or someone in the situation could feel very connected to the feeling it creates, the actions that it creates, the passion that it creates, but it's tying also. So, with the Devil and the Hierophant here, is indicating there's some toxicity going on in this energy. And maybe you're acknowledging it because the emotion with the Moon, the emotions are coming to the surface, and it's attached to what is your sense of security. And because of the Five of Swords here, you could be feeling like something is threatening your sense of security, and maybe you need to put some actions into place to just feel more secure in things. With this Devil card here, it's saying that there's a tie. It's an energy that's tied. Maybe it's your energy that's tied to something, or there's an energy, almost like an energy vampire situation on your sense of security here. The Nine of Pentacles, yeah. You want to release from this. You want to feel as though you can do your own thing, walk in your own stride. It's almost a point where you may want to walk away from a situation because you're wanting to be, feel your independence from this energy, and you spent so much time building on your sense of security, building your own things. And for it to be almost threatened, or your place of peace, to be shaken up in this way, you're finding a way to detach from it. You've had to build up, I think, a barrier emotionally, and puts your sense of security in a place where it's just for you. Because I feel like you had to protect yourself from certain things, and you're seeing that you need to do that more. Protect your emotions, protect the way it feels, so you don't feel completely tied to this situation. Ten of Wands, yeah, definitely. This is about taking action in things. And this is a situation that's coming to an end. So this is, it's been something that's been prolonged, and now, it feels like you're at the end of this. The battles, you're done with it. You wanna then end to this. The way it's been feeling back and forth. Some things have been hidden, some mysteries here. Yeah, but it's connected to, it could be like your twin flame soulmate. It could be the connection here, someone who's got a long-term interaction with you, but it's a union with this Hierophant. But I think there's some actions that you want maybe your partner to take, or you want someone in this energy to take some action. And to be seen protecting your heart, against these imposing energies. The King of Cups, yeah. So the King of Cups, you want there to be some reprieve, for emotional reprieve here. You want to be feel as though you're being nurtured, but it's almost as though, with the King of Cups over the Devil, some things about this situation, it's like blind emotion. because their emotion is attached to something and it's affecting you, but you want the emotion to be directed towards you and what it means for you. And if you're going to, really put some sprinkle some fairy dust on this union, you need them to be focused on you and find a way to untie from this emotionally draining situation here. I feel like it's a past energy. Three of Pentacles, yeah. The future card is just your focus is wanting to build, to create things together, to find a way to cut ties with these energies that are really wanting to keep you in a container, or keep you held to a certain energy, a certain feeling. So I think you're very aware of this. You've got like a great deal of insight into why this is, but nevertheless you know that you've had to have this battle, you've had to secure your heart, and you just want to focus on building together, building life, whether that's you whether that's you just taking that solo journey, or whether it's creating something together. If you feel like this person is able to to build with you, if it comes and goes. It's almost so you can see the potential of the future, but sometimes their emotions go back and it's held in this container. It's almost like you see the truth in who they are sometimes, but then you also see another truth, that they can be a certain type of individual that you require. Okay, let's get some clarification, Aries. Okay, let's clarify the moon. Four of Wands, yeah. Again, this is definitely, it connects to a union, a marriage, a bond here. You feel like it, we're supposed to be connected together. But there is some things that you feel as though more emotion needs to be expressed. Some things are being contained because of a situation, and so you want things to come out. Clear transparency, you're emotional transparent at this moment, and you feel like this would make everything amazing. This would be what the union needs, our connection needs. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. The Chariot. Chariot is major arcana for Cancer, and so again, it speaks of leading with the emotion first. Maybe this is where it's got. This is why it's got to this point, because the situation has been emotionally led, and now it's at a point where, because it's coming to an end, there's a direction that's got to be taken, and there's a choice. Which one is going to be the decision made? It's almost as though there's an emotional decision to be made here. Something that in their action, it shows you where they stand. Are they standing with you, or are they standing in another direction? This could be also you as well, having to choose which direction you want to take, because you know where the emotional output goes. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. Two of Cups, yeah. I think sometimes, what keeps you there is the love of the battle. It's always that it brings you together. So I think almost there's a little kind of a thought in the back of the mind, like if the battle was not there, then what becomes of us? Because so much time is in the battle, or in the the assertive energy, the driven, passionate energy. Is when this goes, when this antagonizing feeling goes, as well, I think there's almost like a little doubt that will it be as strong? But you can get it if you can get through it all. Your Two of Cups are indicating that there is such a great bond, and yes, being there for each other, and being in a situation that creates a bit of tension. It can pull people together, can pull emotions together. But it's just one area of life. You can still move forward and still have that bond together. Okay, let's clarify the Hierophant. The High Priestess. Yeah, the High Priestess, major arcana for Pisces. So, again, on top of the Hierophant, this High Priestess card is indicating that there's a union, another union, or another energy that is also connected, it's also tied to this union. It's like a spiritually part of the union that you have, a part of the connection. Maybe it's not seen, but it's felt. And this could be, again, there's this almost like what's seen in the surface and then what's seen underneath. There's like two different types of connections here, if I'm explaining it correctly. There's the one that we energetically move around, and this is our day-to-day, daytime personality. And there's another side to this situation where the emotions are underneath. And I think this also pertains to the moon, the emotions that we can't tap into unless they're vocalized. It stays hidden. We feel something, but until they're vocalized properly, it doesn't make them, it doesn't hold them secure. It just stays in the hidden place. I think you want some more clarity with some things. Okay, let's clarify the Devil. Oh, the Three of Cups. Yeah. The Three of Cups, I think, because this previous energy, all this time, there's love. There's love, friendship. It's deep. There's a very integral part of this connection. It's not just something like this. The bond that's there. It's not just something that can just be, just dispersed or just thrown away easily. It remains constantly, and because there was a foundation. So again, I feel like it could be a previous. An ex or some situation where it had a large foundation, had a strong foundation. There was a friendship there, and now this could be where the doubt could be, because you want them to be totally focused on where things are going with you and in this situation, and not sidetracked by something else. Three of Cups as well is also a really good indication to be able to communicate with your friends, to be able to have emotional connection with people that understand you, and maybe even people that have gone through the same thing with the Devil card here, so you can kind of get some more clarification. Okay, let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Five of Cups, yeah. The Five of Cups, you definitely want to, again, it's really wanting to walk away from a certain energy. Whether it's together on your own, you're prepared to follow what needs to be done for you. Because it's you're feeling like you are able to detach from certain emotions, but you want the fullness of the situation to be detached from the emotions. It's time to let go some things, so you can enjoy the way it feels. It's trying to challenge the situation in a way where it loosens the attachment to old feelings. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Pentacles came out again, because there was it's like this person major promises of building together, and this is what you're focusing on, you know, and so you feel deeply connected to the idea of building, and you want to see action, and there has been action, but there's you know, there's still emotional attachment to something old, although the actions have been moving forward. So, and you feel this as you're going forward, you feel that there needs to be more emotional detachment in this situation. So there can be, so you can go back to that promise of building together, building something. Okay, King of Cups, let's clarify the King of Cups. The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, again, this is a very fast energy over the King of Cups. So King of Cups is a water card. I forgot to mention that before. Water card. So Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Knight of Swords is air. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So you could have someone who's, you know, air sign with strong water in their placements, or reverse, a water sign person with a strong air placement. But this would very much make sense in terms of, you know, the battle between logic and the procedure and the heart and the emotion. There is like a warring process here between whether it's an older energy that's trying to impact, or something that's just antagonizing. So the Knight of Swords is wanting to I think they want to prove themselves, you know, they want to show you that they are there, and they maybe have like a plan, or maybe what they want to come forward towards you in a way that shows them that they are there, they are wanting to you know, have this emotional deep connection with you. And I feel like because the Knight is not all the way there yet, but the King and the King of Cups is underneath. So at the moment you do feel like the emotions are ruling this situation, and you need them to get back into a place where it has been for you, where you can feel secure in the ideas that they have. By the Three of Pentacles. Fool card, yeah. I feel like this, you know, Fool card is major plan for you, for Aries. I feel like Aries, there's part of you that is, you know, you're connected to the situation, but you also understand that you're reserving something as well. Reserving something for your own container and for your own path. Like if also, you know, stuff hits the fan, you've got an emotional container ready just in case. So it's almost as though, yes, you do want to see progress, you do want to see things moving forward, but you understand what is needed for yourself as well. You're prepared to go on a journey if need be, where you're thinking with or without. What would it be like? I think it goes back to the Chariot as well. It's almost as though with puts me here, makes me feel this, makes me see this, and we have this journey. Without, it's also okay. I also can do this. Yeah. Maybe some emotional sacrifice have to be made, but you can also have this road. It's like there's a combination of the different energies here. There's the full process. And I think it's because you've had this, you know, seed of doubt. Maybe you've seen certain things, certain actions have created the seed of doubt, and so that seed of doubt has created this own idea, which is just for you. Okay, let's get some love oracle cards. These are always interesting. These are always interesting. Okay, 3 cards for Aries, please. Okay, first card. Keys on a ring. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I feel like, you know, this is, again, it's like you understand that there is an indication of another energy, but also it's almost though you are preparing yourself for just in case. It's just in case it doesn't go in the way that you want. You've almost like you're creating this energy where you're just reserving some things for yourself, just in case you need to exit, left, or remain. So I think, you know, again, it's a seed of new ideas coming through. You know, what is it? Because you don't want to feel, again, like with just string along, you don't want to feel like, you know, there's something missing and it's something that you're not being told about the situation. Let's get another card. Not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, sabotage, fear, egos, issues, and jealousy. Okay, so this is definitely in keeping with the reading, some of the older energies, maybe feeling like your partner needs to step it up a little bit more, do more to show you that it's the energy with you is where they want to be, and not, you know, change to something that is literally does not serve your relationship anymore. So and I feel like because this situation has been very prolonged, this is where the frustration is coming in. And again, because of the doubts, because, you know, they've touched on the confidence, whether you're has it been all directed to you, so it creates this level of doubt in some situations. And also within them, you're starting to see certain things about them, because when situations, antagonizing situations happen, you get to see who a person really is. So, and how they deal with things. Where obviously Aries, you understand more about passion than probably most. You understand the root of people's passion. So if a person is super passionate in a certain direction, we've got to ask why. You know, instead of it being the passion being towards having building something towards you, working something that is for your life with them. What is it that they're really focused on? Okay, so let's get one more card. Oh. Coffin, ending, bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Again, I think that this is you know, part of this doubt feeling that you have, Aries, where you know, if things don't go the way they're supposed to, in terms of almost like what you've been promised, you have an understanding that you will be okay, because you know, you've made considerations. Regardless of how it goes, you're setting yourself up to remain secure. And so I feel like you know, and again, this could speak to them having to know that there's an end of the situation. You know, it's almost like if you don't, then we don't. If you don't move some things away from us, then we don't move forward. So it's, yeah, and why not? You've got to have your own pedestal. All right, let's get some angel messages for you, Aries. Blessings and abundance. Oh yes, I think you know this for sure as well, Aries. But it's like you just know you'll be okay regardless. So you know, you'll let the situation play out. You will demand some more transparency. You will require some more indications of security. Your things are going to be protected, your emotions are going to be protected, because for you it comes to you anyway. It comes to you because you have that drive. You put your action into things, you put your love into things. So your blessings and abundance are here for you. Listen deeply. Oh, yes, we like this. This definitely speaks closely to you being able to almost like take a step back and analyze the situation, seeing where there is passion, that is not pertaining to your relationship, and having to listen to how you keep yourself protected from situations emotionally, stability wise. This is for you to listen to yourself and to trust your own instincts about the situation. Oh yes, power and intention. Power and intention definitely speaks of knowing your own drive, knowing where you should put your things, what your intention is. I think for you, you understand, you know where you want things to go, and you can be very sure about things. When it's not going in that way, then we need to have a conversation. We need to talk about intention. We need to talk about redirecting our power in certain things. All right, Aries. Okay, so thank you so much again for joining me. And if you've loved the reading, the message of the reading, please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget the November competition where you can get a really deep insight into yourself by becoming a subscriber, and you may win a birth chart reading. So thank you again, Aries, and take care. Bye.